Police on emergency.
Yes, ma'am. I am probably a kind of a long, lengthy to explain here. So I'm a resident of Queen Creek. Right now I am in Copenhagen, Denmark. And my mom is with me, and she has her husband of 4 years. They live in Queen Creek as well, and I have her with me in case you need to speak to her. But the marriage kind of went south. We were on a vacation on a cruise. He flew back early. She got text a little bit ago saying he said, I've decided I'm going to take my own life. I've got a gun. You know, don't worry, I'm not going to do this at our house. He then said, I told him, hey, I told her to tell him, listen, if you're making, these types of threats, then we're going to call Queen Creek PD. They'll ping your phone, and, go get the firearms. And he's like, I've got a gun in my car, and then just a little bit ago he said, he goes, I just picked up on the fact that you said that my phone was going to be tracked. He goes, if I see one cop car, it's over. So I don't know, I don't know if he's capable or not. I don't know if it's a, suicide by cop thing, but we don't get back into Queen Creek until Saturday at about, 7 o'clock.
Hello, Bradley?
Yes, and for us and any other exigent circumstances, no contact.
Hello, sir. Hi. Good afternoon. My name is with Queen Creek Police Department. How are you doing today?
What do you think?
Okay, sir. I know, obviously, you know the reason why we're calling. I just want to get how you're doing and trying to follow up. Just talk to me, like, what's going through your mind right now?
If anybody approaches this car either on foot or a car, I have a gun.
I understand that, sir. I just want to make sure that you're safe, that you don't hurt yourself. At the end of the day, like we're looking out for your well-being, and we wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
I will not shoot at an officer. I am not like that.
Okay. Where are you currently at right now?
I would rather not say.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm done with this conversation.
Bradley, hold on, Bradley.
Bradley's statements by phone and text message to both officers and family displayed distress and statements of self-harm. Officers received information that the last known location of Bradley's cell phone was at Ellsworth Loop and Civic Parkway. When it became clear he was not inside his home and was driving through the community, this introduced a potential threat to community safety. Officers continued to try to locate Bradley while also attempting to maintain communication with him by phone and text messages. He refused to share his location or where he was headed. Around 3 p.m., Bradley stopped communicating with officers. At 3:04 p.m., officers were alerted that Bradley's last known location was in the area of Chandler Heights and 204th Street. Bradley is seen in his vehicle parked in the northwest portion of a church parking lot. Officers also observed bystanders on the east side of the building who appeared to be moving between the building and a work truck. Officers parked their vehicles at a nearby school parking lot to monitor the situation. At 3:24 p.m., family members contacted officers, letting them know that Bradley had texted and said that he was going to commit suicide at a nearby elementary school. Bradley is then seen exiting his vehicle and walking toward the church building and attempting to open the building's doors. When Bradley was unable to open the south doors because they were locked, he turned and began walking back toward another set of doors. Because Bradley was armed and there were people on the east side of the church, officers determined it was necessary to make contact with him. 3:27 p.m., officers moving closer in attempt to make contact. During the interaction, Bradley confirms that he has a gun.
Are you armed? Yes. Where's your gun at?
Officers issue multiple verbal commands instructing him not to move and not to reach for the weapon.
Hey, right, keep your hand on top of your head. No.
Put your hand on top of your head.
Officers continue to issue multiple commands instructing him not to move and not to reach for his weapon. He does not comply, makes motions towards the gun in his waistband, a less lethal launcher is then deployed.
Keep your hands up! Don't reach one more time! Do not reach! Stop! Stop! Wait! Back up! Back up! Back up! Are you armed? Yes. Where's your gun at? Hey, right, keep your hand on top of your head. No, put your hand on top of your head. Keep your hands up! Don't reach one more time! Do not reach! Do not reach! Stop! Stop! Wait! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Officers then observed him continue to move, making motions that appeared to reach for his weapon and failing to comply with officers' commands, prompting the officers to discharge their weapons again in response to the ongoing threat.
Back up! Drop the gun! Drop it!
To safely take him into custody. It is important to note that officers had to confirm he was no longer a threat before beginning life-saving efforts, allowing medical personnel to provide care or taking him into custody. Officers safely detained him and recovered a loaded handgun from his waistband. Here is the video in slow motion with a freeze frame and a zoom in on the gun. He is pronounced deceased at 3:54 p.m. at the scene. No officers were injured as a result of this incident.